What's up, everybody? It's Friday. My grandmother makes it. Used to make this for me a lot when I was a kid. It's called Micena. It's looking it up when I typed in it, it's actually considered a Puerto Rican breakfast custard. 5 minutes prep, 25 cook, ready in 30 minutes. So we're gonna do that today. Yeah. Christine doesn't like it because it's not the healthiest of breakfasts, which I understand it's not. It's definitely a no. Definitely a no. So, one of her beautiful traits is she leaves a lot of stuff without caps on it, or they're halfway off. I can't tell you how many times I've tripped over things and I've kicked stuff over and it's spilled. Like always water usually. Here we go. Good example, olive oil, always off. Look at this one. You know where the cap is? Right here. Okay. See that, babe? Okay. Let's see what else we got in here. I just covered up, so there's the turmeric. That was like this. Okay. I closed it. Then we had the Italian seasoning. Who wants to lose that? That was like this. Okay. Good done that. Alright. She passed the test for today. I'm sure I could find something else if I really wanted to look. Back to our recipe. New phone. Who dis? My grandmother usually puts a lime peel in here, but I'm not doing that because I have limes anyways, but I don't know what the purpose of that one is. She makes it a little different than this one, but I think this is the one I did last time. Yeah, 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. As you can tell, we use cornstarch a whole lot. Not. To put in here is a cinnamon stick. I like cinnamon. Oh, no, that's 3 cinnamon sticks. Whoops. But it's starting to thicken up. Oh, yeah.
Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed Mike's little cooking with Mike, cooking Micena. I was uploading the last video, which if you haven't seen, I will link it below. As crazy as it sounds, we are expecting snow in May in Connecticut. So all of the plants that I bought from that website, I planted in the ground because it's been nice out. So I have to go and figure out a way to cover them, which I've actually never had to do before because we don't ever really have this problem. So I have some burlap, and then I also have like a roll of burlap that you use to wrap presents or something that I'm going to use as well, because some of them are really small and I don't want to like suffocate them. I'm not sure if that's actually a thing, but I watched a couple YouTube videos and I'm going to go attempt to try and keep my plants alive. The next 2 days it's supposed to be like in the low 30s at night, which could literally kill them all. Then the 2 days after it's supposed to be in the 60s. So I feel like the ground isn't going to like really get that cold. It's not going to have time to get that cold. It's kind of decently warm out today, and then tonight it's going to drop. So hopefully if they're kind of covered, they'll be okay. So I guess I will let you know how that goes. But that sucks when you spend all that money on annuals and new plants and then they gon' die. You wanna come say hi? You wanna come say hi? You too? You too? Yes? Huh. She's a pretty girl. So, I am currently washing our comforter. I already washed the sheets. Gonna go do the garden. And then I did buy something that kind of makes me feel a little crazy. So, I ordered something off Amazon, like all of us do in this time, especially this time, to organize my fridge. Who would have thought I would have wanted to organize my fridge? But I now do. So, after I come inside, I have some work to do, and then I'm gonna organize my fridge before I have work. Maybe I'll learn that some of you are just as crazy as me. I have some things I'm going to use to attempt to cover the plants. One of them, as silly as it sounds, I have this roll of like a decorative burlap. So I'm going to use this on the really small plants, and I think just tie them down with clothespins. And then for my big garden, I have a big roll of burlap. So wish me luck. Let's try and keep these plants alive. I actually can't even believe the weather. It goes from 30 to 70 to 30 to 70, back and forth, back and forth. What? Actually, I need some stakes, I think, little pieces of wood. Actually, I have a great idea. So I'm gonna actually try and use shish kebab sticks, which I feel like could be a great idea because these are so cheap. So I'm going to just stick one on each side of the plant. Because as you can see, they are pretty tiny. They aren't full grown plants yet, so. And then I'll clothespin. It's starting to rain. Is this for real? It's starting to rain. Do I wait? So as you can see, I kind of just made a little teepee for them. I put 2 little stakes, wrapped it around, and then laid one on top, which hopefully should be fine. Hi. Plant number 2, fort, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to go. Unfortunately, it just started to rain, so all of that got put on hold, and I'll finish that later. But I did buy four things on Amazon, same, to attempt to organize my fridge more. So I bought 4 large, drawers, but for a shelf in your fridge. I am the type of person where if something is too buried or packed into a drawer, I don't need it. I forget that I have it and I just don't need it. So number 1, they're clear so you can see through them, and I thought you can kind of put things in there in categories and then keep them in your fridge. So I'm gonna do that. Let's see if this is a success or a total waste of money and time, so you don't do it. I have someone who wants to help.
Picking up the pieces that I lost in the lobby. I put you against the wall, you had us body to body. I can't help the way you make me feel, it's so hard to copy. Let's find common ground, meet me in a lost and found.
Okay guys, so is this going to be sustainable? I will let you know. Does it look cool? Absolutely. So this whole bin, and it's pretty cool, they have handles, you can just pull them out, has all of our bread and wraps and things like that in there. I put in this one all of our like smaller either grab and go containers or just basically smaller items. So if I'm going to look for something that's, how many times can I say the word small? Smaller, I know it's in here. So our little hummuses and guacs and limes that I've already cut up and purees. And then these two I basically just made like veggie slash smaller fruits. So I have all of our fresh veggies in one and all of our salads and some more veggies in that one. Pretty cool. I think it looks awesome. We do keep most of our other veggies and stuff in these two drawers. So I want to say those containers were, I think, 20 bucks for all of them. So $5 a piece is nothing. Even if you went to Home Goods, I feel like it would be the same price. And that's usually where I find certain things like that to be the cheapest. I did end up going with a little bit larger than what seemed to be normal. This is 14.5 inches long, and a couple of them seem to be like 8 or 9 inches. And I felt like if you were going to get them, just go all the way to the back of your fridge. So I'm going to have my ginger shot. I talked about this in the last video. I did 3 oranges, like 5 inches of ginger or so, cayenne pepper, turmeric, and a little bit of black pepper. And then I just leave it in here and take 2 shots. And Mike sometimes takes it too. So I'm gonna take this shot and then I'm gonna make myself some brunch. So call me crazy, but I'm going to opt out of avocado toast today because I don't have a ripe avocado. I forgot to take it out of the fridge fast enough. So go figure. Veggie hash, which just has some kale, some mushrooms, some broccoli, and some little leftover potatoes, if you can see that. And you could just mix it all in and make it like a scramble, but I don't like to do that because then it makes all your veggies soggy. So I just smush it to the side. Some egg whites. And then once the egg whites are actually cooked, I will mix them. And breakfast is served. Or I should say brunch, lunch, something. We only really eat like a brunch and a dinner, and sometimes like most of the time just like a snack in between. So gonna have some breakfast with the smell of like the beautiful flowers from my own yard. How stunning. Cheers. Hey guys, so I haven't updated you guys almost all day. I think the last clip that you saw, I was outside trying to cover the plants and it started raining. Well, it hasn't stopped raining, so I'm gonna prop you down. It unfortunately hasn't stopped raining, so I had to go outside in a raincoat and cover those plants because it's gonna be 32 tonight, and I already bought all my spring plants and planted new plants in the ground, so that was fun. Then I taught 3 classes, and me and Mike had dinner, and then we were kind of just hanging out on the couch being lazy. But I realized I washed my comforter today, and usually I'll let it air dry and then kind of just fluff it at the end. So I am going to take our comforter, try and shove it in the dryer so we have a comforter to sleep with tonight. I feel like every time I wash the comforter, or even sometimes the sheets, like I'll put them in there and then forget, and then it's like time to go to sleep and I'm like, oh, we don't have anything on our bed. So yeah, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.